Morning, morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, morning.
How are you, sir?
Morning to all. Fine, fine. Do you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
What about this food?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Right. Here, the question is, read it. NA plus NK plus transportation is. What is the answer? Very good.
Active transport, sir. Second option.
The energy is not utilized in
Passive.
passive transportation. Right. Energy is utilized in
Active transport.
active transportation.
Option to active transport.
Yes, yes. Energy is utilized in active transportation, not utilized in passive transportation. So the molecules are in which of the following transportation method the molecules are moves from lower concentration to higher concentration?
Option 2, sir. Active transport.
Option 2 is active transportation. Right. In which of the following transportation method the molecules are moves from higher concentration to the lower concentration?
Option 1, sir.
Passive
Passive
transport.
transport.
Very passive transportation. So diffusion. In diffusion process, the molecules are moved from higher concentration to
Lower concentration.
lower concentration without utilizing energy. Is it clear? Diffusion process. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration without utilizing energy. In photosynthesis process, which is required for photosynthesis?
Sunlight.
Water.
Sunlight to raw materials, various
Water. Carbon dioxide.
sunlight, water, carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, the atmospheric carbon dioxide is entered into the leaves through stomata. Right there, which process is useful for obtaining carbon dioxide? The diffusion process. Diffusion. Now, which is for produced in a photosynthesis process?
Oxygen.
Carbohydrates and then
Oxygen.
and oxygen, the produced oxygen is releases into the atmosphere through the stomata. Right, carbon dioxide is entered into the leaf cells through the stomata, whereas oxygen is released into the atmosphere. Oxygen is produced in photosynthesis process. That oxygen is released into the atmosphere through stomata. Where which process is helpful? Diffusion process. The diffusion process is useful. The exchange of the gases from atmosphere to the plant, the leaf cells. Carbon dioxide is entered into the leaf cells, whereas oxygen is releases into the atmosphere through the stomata. So there, the diffusion process is helpful for the exit of the gases in the plants. Is it clear? Do you have any notes regarding this? Right.
No doubt.
Okay. The water molecules, the which part of the plant organ is involved in absorption of water and minerals from the soil? Root. The root is involved in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. So there, the water is moves from the higher water potential to the lower water potential through the cell membrane. Root hairs are involved in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. Root hairs. The root hairs are present in which region?
Region of
Root
maturation.
hairs. Very good. Reason of maturation. So, what are the function of root hairs? Root hairs are involved in absorption of water.
Absorption of-
Absorption of water and minerals.
So, root hairs, the outermost layer is the cell wall. Next, what is the next layer? Just beneath the cell wall, which is present
Cell membrane.
cell membrane. Yes, cell membrane is present. The water is moves from higher water potential to the lower water potential through cell membrane. The water molecules are what is present in the soil. The water is entered into the root hair cells through semi-permeable membrane. There the water is moves from higher water potential to the lower water potential through semi-permeable membrane. That's the osmosis. The water molecules are moves through the protein molecules, not through lipid molecules. In cell membrane, what are the components? The phospholipid molecules are present. Already we have learned about structure of the cell membrane. So the cell membrane is consist of phospholipid molecules. The phospholipid molecules are arranged in two rows. The two rows of phospholipid molecules. Some of the proteins, based on ease of extraction, how many types of proteins are there? Based on
Two
ease
types.
of extraction, yes, two
Two
types.
types.
What are they?
Intrinsic
Yeah.
and extrinsic.
Intrinsic proteins.
Peripheral and integral.
Intrinsic proteins. Here, the water molecules are transferred through proteins. Water molecules. The polar molecules. The polar molecule means water. The water molecules are transferred through the protein molecules, not through lipid molecules. Not through the lipid molecules. So in the cell membrane, the proteins are helpful for the transfer obtaining the water molecules from surrounding medium to cytoplasm of the cell. Whereas in the plant organs, from one cell to another cell, the water is moves. So through the proteins only, not through lipid molecules. Is it clear? Do you have any doubts?
No doubts.
Right. And along with these neutral solutes, neutral solutes or moves from higher concentration to the lower concentration without utilizing energy. The neutral solutes. What is the example for neutral solutes? One of the example,
Yemen.
sodium. Yes, Na plus Cl minus. One of the neutral solutes.
KCl.
Sodium. Yes, the neutral
A plus
solutes
Cl
are
minus.
yes, Na2SO4. Rise. Na plus Cl minus. NaCl. They are moved from higher concentration to lower concentration without utilizing energy through the cell membrane. So cell membrane is involved in various functions. Okay, the cell membrane is, what is the main function of the cell membrane? The cell membrane is mainly involved in the transportation of molecules. Yes, the cell membrane is involved in transportation of molecules without utilizing energy. Passive transportation. With utilizing energy, active transportation. Na plus and K plus pump is example for active transportation. Yes, that's Na plus and K plus pump is example for the active transportation because energy is utilized. And the cell membrane is involved in osmosis process. So the cell membrane is involved in the various functions. The fluidity nature of the cell membrane is, who proposed the fluid mosaic model? The fluid
Singer.
mosaic
Equal.
Singer and Nicholson.
Very good. Singer and Nicholson. Right. The fluidity nature of the cell membrane is helpful for various functions. What are the functions? The
Cell
fluidity
division, cell growth,
Division.
secretion,
cell division, cell
formation of
growth,
intercellular
Secretion.
junctions,
Endocytosis.
endocytosis, very good.
Secretion.
Secretion process. Yes, what is the major parts of the cell inclines? Mainly the cell is consist of two
cell
parts.
wall and protoplasm.
Very good. What are they? They are, one is cell wall, and second one is the cell wall, and second one is protoplasm. Second one is the protoplasm. The protoplasm is differentiated into protoplast and protoplasm. It consists of
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm.
the cell membrane. Next, the protoplasm is consists of cell membrane. Cell membrane, nucleus, right. Next,
Cytoplasm.
nucleus. Very good. Cytoplasm. What is cytoplasm? The space present
Region of cellular activities.
Semifluid matter.
in between cell membrane and the nuclear membrane is known as a cytoplasm. So already we have learned about that. We have discussed about the cell wall and cell membrane. Right. Next we have to know about the cytoplasm, the nucleus, and the cytoplasm, the cell organelles. The various cell organelles are present in cytoplasm of the cell, like as the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, mitochondria, right, in plant cells, chloroplast, okay, so several cell organs are there. Now we have to know about the cytoplasm and cell organelles. Right, already have learned about the cell wall, the structure of cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost layer. The cell wall is chemical composition is varies depending upon the types of plant species. The algae cell wall is typically consist of
Galactose.
very good, cellulose, galactans,
Galactans, monads.
and minerals like as a calcium carbonate. Whereas in the remaining plant species, the cell wall is chemically consist of
Cellulose.
Hemicellulose.
and the proteins. Right. The one in mature cells, the cell wall is consist of how many layers?
3 layers.
In
Three
mature,
layers.
3 layers. What are they?
Middle lamella.
Secondary wall.
Primary
Primary
wall
wall, secondary wall.
and the second. What is the chemical combination of middle lamella? Calcium peptide. Very good. Right. The arrangement, the centripetal arrangement of the wall layers in the mature cells, centripetal arrangement,
Middle lamella.
Middle lamella, primary
Primary
wall
wall.
and secondary wall.
centrifugal arrangement,
Secondary
Secondary wall, primary wall, and middle lamella.
very good. Huh? Next, the cytoplasm. We already have learned about cell wall and the cell membrane. The protoplasm is consists of the cell membrane, nucleus, and cell. In cytoplasm, various cell organelles are present. So these cell organelles, in which cells the cytoplasm is forms the compartmentalization?
Eukaryotic cells.
Eukaryote.
Eukaryotic cells. The cytoplasmic compartmentalization is not seen
Prokaryotic cells.
Prokaryote.
in prokaryotic cell. Right? Thus, in eukaryotic cells, some of the cell organelles functions coordinated with each other. Some of the cell organelles, the several cell organelles are there in eukaryotic cells, like as the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, mitochondria, plastids, chloroplast cell organelle, lysosomes, the large vacuoles are present in the plant cells, lysosomes, peroxisomes. So several cell organelles are present in cytoplasm of the eukaryotic the cells. Several cell organelles are there. Some of the cell organelles, among the several cell organelles, some of the cell organelles functions are coordinated with each other. The which cell organelles functions? Endoplasmic reticulum, endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex. Lysosomes. Vacuoles. Endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex, lysosomes, and vacuoles. So these cell organelles functions coordinated with each other. So these cell organelles are forms the endomembrane system. Endomembrane system. So regarding this, in objective point of view, competitive point of view, whether it is in KCET or in NEET examination, how will they ask the questions? The endomembrane system includes option 1 is endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi complex. Option 2 is lysosomes. Option 3 is vacuoles. Option 4 is all of them.
Option for all of the above.
Answer. Very good. Option 4 is the correct answer. All of the above. The endomembrane system includes the endomembrane system consists of endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, vacuoles. So here the cell organelles, the functions are coordinated with each other. These are forms the endomembrane systems. Like endomembrane system includes endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, vacuoles. The mitochondria, peroxisomes. Mitochondria, peroxisomes. Chloroplast. So these cell organelles, the remaining cell organelles, function is not coordinated with the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, and the vacuoles. So mitochondria, peroxisomes, chloroplast are not included in the endomembrane system. Right? Which of the cell organelles are not included in endomembrane system? Option 1 is endoplasmic reticulum. Option 2 is mitochondria. Option 3 is peroxisome. Option 4 is 2 and 3. What is the answer for this question? Please message me.
Option for 2 and 3.
Option 4.
Option 4, 2 and 3.
2 and 3 mitochondria and peroxisomes are not included in a endomembrane system. Right. Which of the following organelles is included in endomembrane system?
Option
Then
1.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Very good. Option 1 is the correct answer. Endoplasmic reticulum.
So what is endomembrane system?
Endomembrane system means the some of the cell organelles functions coordinated with each other. So such cell organelles are collectively known as the endomembrane system. First of all, we have to know about the structure and function of each cell organelle, and then later we will discuss about how they are coordinated with each other. Later, we will discuss about how they are coordinated with the other cell organelles. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. The endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle first of all, we have to know about the endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle. The endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle is differentiate the cytoplasm into two compartments. Right here I draw the cell wall. This is the outermost layer is the cell wall. Right. So this is the nuclear membrane. The space present in between the nuclear membrane to the cell membrane is known as the cytoplasm. In cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cells, the endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle is differentiate the cytoplasm into two compartments. They are one is luminal and the second one is the extraluminal. One is luminal and the second one is the extraluminal. Luminal and extra. Luminal means the inside the endoplasmic reticulum. inside the endoplasmic reticulum. Extraluminal. The extraluminal means outside the endoplasmic reticulum slot. So this part is called extraluminal. Extraluminal. So the which cell organelle is differentiate the cytoplasm into two compartments. Which cell organelle is
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Plasmic.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
So the endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle is differentiate the cytoplasm into two compartments. There one is luminal and second one is the extraluminal. Luminal means inside the endoplasmic reticulum. Extraluminal means extraluminal, outside the endoplasmic reticulum. Right, regarding this objective point of view, which cell organelle is differentiate the cytoplasm into luminal and extraluminal. Option 1 is mitochondria. Option 2 is chloroplast. Option 3 is endoplasmic reticulum. Option 4 is vacuoles.
Option 3 endoplasmic reticulum.
Option 3 endoplasmic reticulum.
Option 3 is the correct answer. Endoplasmic reticulum. Right. The endoplasmic reticulum is differentiated into two subtypes based on its nature. And in some of the endoplasmic reticulum cell organelles having 70S type of ribosomes on 80S type of the ribosomes on its surface. So due to presence of ribosomes on its surface, it's having rough in nature. The such type of endoplasmic reticulum is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. RER. RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER. Or granular endoplasmic reticulum. Granular. Rough endoplasmic reticulum or granular endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is consist of the ribosomes on its surface. Due to absence of the ribosomes on endoplasmic reticulum, that smooth in nature, such type of endoplasmic reticulum is called as the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Or agranular endoplasm. Agranular. A means absence. Granules means here the ribosomes. Ribosomes. So due to presence of the ribosomes, the endoplasmic reticulum is rough in nature. That's called rough endoplasmic. Due to absence of the ribosomes on its surface in some of the endoplasmic reticulums, that is smooth in nature, such type of endoplasmic reticulum is called as a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Right. Regarding which type of ribosomes are attached on surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum? Option 1 is 70S, option 2 is 80S, option 3 is 1 and 2, option 4 is none of these.
Option 2 80s.
Option 2 ATS.
ADS.
Option 2 ATS.
Option 2 ADS type of ribosome. So ribosomes are absent on surface of. Option 1 is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Option 2 is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Option 3 is 1 and 2. Option 4 is Golgi complex.
Sir, can I repeat the question?
Rough endoplasmic reticulum.
The ribosomes are present on surface of.
Option 2.
Option 2 rough endoplasmic reticulum.
Option 2.
Option 2 rough endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes are absent on surface of
Option 1, sir. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum.
Option 4, 1 and 3, sir.
very good. Option 4 is the correct answer. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi on surface of Golgi complex also.
No ribosomes, sir.
This ribosomes are not there.
What about lysosome, sir? Does lysosome possess ribosome, sir?
Ribosomes?
Lysosome possess ribosome, sir.
Sir, do lysosomes
Lysosomes,
contain ribosomes?
lysosomes allotments do not contain in the ribosomes. Is it clear?
Yes,
What's
sir.
the
Clear.
reason that ribosomes are attached to the ER?
Ribosomes are attached on the surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum or ER.
So,
Or
like for some endoplasmic reticulum, it will be attached, and then some it won't be. So, what's the reason?
yes, some of the free in cytoplasm. Some are freely moved in cytoplasm of the cell, the plant cell, the more than 70 to more than 19% of what is present in cells. So some of the ribosomes are present in cytoplasm. Some of the ribosomes are attached on surface of cytoplasm. And in mitochondria, chloroplast, cell organelles, the 70th type of ribosomes are present. Mitochondria and in chloroplast cell organelles. How many types of ribosomes are present in eukaryotic cells? Two types, two kinds of the ribosomes. The 70S and 80S. The 70S type of ribosomes are present in mitochondrion and plastids, the chloroplast cell organelles, consist of the 70S type of ribosomes. Whereas 80S type of ribosomes are present on surface of the endoplasmic reticulum and some are present in cytoplasm freely. But during protein synthesis, reach to the mRNA strand.
Sir, which are free in cytoplasm, does they also produce as protein, sir?
Yes, they are also involved in protein synthesis. During transcription and translation, in nucleus, the chromosomes are present in the nucleus. The DNA is present inside the chromosome. DNA is involved in synthesis of the RNA strand. Later, the RNA is transferred from nucleus to cytoplasm of the cell. Nucleus to cytoplasm of the cell. There, the ribosomes are attached to the RNA strand and involved in the synthesis of proteins. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. What are the functions of endoplasmic reticulum? The rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of proteins. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in synthesis of proteins.
Sir, does endoplasmic reticulum are involved in the supportative framework also, no, sir, in the cell?
It forms the net-like structure. Gives extended, elaborated the net-like structure. Endo means inside, exo means outside. Endoplasmic inside the protoplasm. Endoplasmic reticulum. Reticulum means already know. We have learned about the venation, reticulate venation. Net-like structure. The one of the cell organelles in cytoplasm of the cell, eukaryotic cell, one of the cell organelle is forms the net-like structure. So that cell organelle is called endoplasmic reticulum.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So what is the function of the endoplasmic reticulum? The rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of proteins and the secretion process.
Sir, secretion of what, sir?
Secretion of some of the substances. For example, yesterday we have discussed about the secretion process, no? Like as the basic materials from
Yes, sir. Gums.
cytoplasm surrounding. So this cytoplasmic reticulum is extended from nuclear membrane to toward the it's extended up to the cell membrane. So it
Yes.
secretes the substance from cytoplasm outside the cell.
Okay.
Right. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of lipid molecules. Yes, right. Lipids. And in animal cells, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of steroidal hormones like as estrogen, the sexual hormones in animal cells. Testosterone, estrogen, sexual hormones. So in animal cells, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of the hormones, the steroidal hormones. So these are the functions of the endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in synthesis of proteins and secretion, whereas smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in synthesis of lipids and steroidal hormones. Right. So regarding this, in subjective point of view, the 2 marks question. Okay, they differentiate between the smooth and rough endoplasmic. Okay, so regarding this subjective, the 2 marks question differentiate between rough and smooth endoplasmic. Whereas in objective point of view, the rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in option 1 is the synthesis of proteins. Option 2 is secretion. Option 3 is the synthesis of lipids. Option 4 is 1 and 2. What is the answer?
Option for 1 and 2.
Endoplasmic
Option
reticulum.
for 1 and 2.
Endoplasm, very good. Option 4, 1 and 2 is the correct answer. Right. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in. Then what is the answer? Very good. Option.
Option 3.
Option
Lipids.
Sir, are there any endoplasmic reticulums which are not attached to nucleus?
Endoplasmic reticulum. It's attached to the outer membrane. Outer membrane of the nucleus.
Sir, are there any endoplasmic reticulum which are not attached to nucleus, sir?
That's attached to the endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the nuclear membrane.
Okay, sir.
Associated the nuclear membrane. Outer nuclear membrane is attached to endoplasmic reticulum cell.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Right. What about the next cell organ? The Golgi complex. What is the syllabus for this weekend? Do you remember?
Sir, up to endoplasmic reticulum.
From overview of cell to endoplasmic reticulum.
Yes, cell. An overview of cell 2, the endoplasmic reticulum cell. The Golgi complex, the cell organelle, is derived from a endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex, cell organelle, is develops from a endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle. The Golgi complex, first of all, the Golgi complex was discovered by Camillo Golgi. Camillo Golgi. The Golgi complex was discovered by Camillo Golgi scientist. Honor on his name, this organelle is called as a Golgi complex. The Golgi complex cell organelle is developed from which cell organ? Endoplasmic reticulum. The Golgi complex consists of several flattened sac-like structures. Several flattened sac-like structures. So these flattened sac-like structures are called systemae. Here, I drawn the system is the sac-like structures present near to the nucleus. Right. So arranged in concentric manner. These are arranged in concentric manner. The several flattened sac-like structures are called as in a Golgi complex. These structures are called as a cisternate. Each cisternate is having the diameter of the cisternate is 0.5 micrometer to 1 micrometer. the diameter of the cistern is 0.5 to 1 micrometer. 0.5 to 1 micrometer. Each cisterna is consist of two parts. How many parts are there in each cisterna? Two parts are there. What are they? There, one is cyst or forming phase. It appears like convex in shape. Each cisterna, the sac-like structure, the convex shape of the cisterna is called as cyst or forming phase. The concave of the cisterna, another side, that's concave, it appears like a concave in shape. The concave shape of the cisterna is called as trans or maturing phase. Trans or maturing phase. So each cisterna is consist of mainly how many parts? What is the diameter?
parts, sir.
The diameter of the cisterna? 0.5 to 1 micrometer.
1 micrometer.
Right. Each cisterna is consist of mainly how many parts?
Two parts.
What are they? One is a cyst or
Forming phase.
and second one is a trans.
Maturing phase.
Very good. So the cyst or the forming phase, how it appears? That appears like the convex in shape, right? Whereas the trans or maturing phase appears like as concave in shape. So both are different, but their function is coordinated. Convex is the cyst or forming phase appears like convex in shape. The trans or maturing phase appears like the concave in shape. So these both the cyst and trans parts of the system functionally coordinated with each other. What is the function of the this endoplasmic reticulum? What is
Synthesis of proteins.
Protein synthesis.
is the protein synthesis. The synthesized proteins are later moves from the Golgi complex to cisternae of the convex phase. So here I draw the protein. Proteins where they are synthesized, the proteins are synthesized on the surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum. Later, the proteins are moved from the rough endoplasmic reticulum to the cyst or forming phase of the cisternae. It's a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, which are present on surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes are. So, what is the function of rough endoplasmic reticulum? Involved in the synthesis of proteins.
Protein.
Right, synthesis of the proteins. The synthesized proteins are later moves from the Golgi, the endoplasmic reticulum cell organelle to Golgi complex. In a Golgi complex, the several cisternae are there. Each cisterna is consist of the two parts: the cyst or forming phase and a trans or maturing phase. The synthesized proteins are moved from the rough endoplasmic reticulum to the cyst phase of the system. Cyst phase of the system. Now, the proteins are moves from the cis phase of the cisternoid to trans phase. There, the protein structure is modified. Protein structure is modified, and then it releases into the cytoplasm of cell. Releases into cytoplasm of a cell. How the functions are coordinated with each other? The endoplasmic reticulum is involved in synthesis of a proteins. The synthesized proteins are entered into the Golgi complex, the cis phase of the cisternae. Later, the protein structure is modified, then it releases into cytoplasm of the cell. So the functions are coordinated. Is it clear? Do you have any doubts regarding this?
Sir, the released proteins are useful for the nutrients for cells, sir.
Yes, the released inside there, the proteins are released inside the cell. So these proteins are utilized for a cellular activities.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
The Golgi complex cell organelle is involved in the transportation of the substances within the cell in intracellular transportation. Intracellular transportation. Within the cell, the Golgi complex cell organelle is involved in the transportation of the intracellular substances. What is the inside the cell? Intra means inside.
Inside the cell.
Yeah, right. So the Golgi complex cell organelle is involved in the transportation of some of the substances, like as the proteins. So that's transfer the proteins from one place to another place. One place to another place. And some other substances. It is also involved in transportation of some other substances from one place to another place in cytoplasm of the cell. Within the cell, it is involved in the transportation of the substances within the cell, in cytoplasm of the cell. Is it clear to know? Do you have any doubts regarding this?
No doubt, sir.
Oh, okay. So next class we will discuss about the remaining cell organelle and the functions of the Golgi complex and the remaining cell organelles. And the vacuums.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Bye,
you,
sir.
sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.